a bottle and hoping to find the right foundation, because there are a lot of things to consider, okay? So the good news is I can help you through that. That's probably one of my biggest sellers because of that, is helping women, because I've helped them find that right foundation. And it's not just the shade, it's the right formula too for you. So you probably noticed in Mary Kay we have multiple foundation formulas, but and then of course, gosh, I don't even know how many shades. If you counted them all, probably be 60 plus. I'm not even sure, but really something for everybody. And so the first thing, of course, to consider is what's your skin type. And so you're seeing me come to you with, I have dry skin. But of course, when I started using Mary Kay 20-some years ago, gosh, is that 27? Almost 28 years ago. Anyways, I was still breaking out, etc. And so finding the right formula for me was huge. Now, even bigger than that is find a foundation that is oil-free, fragrance-free, and non-comedogenic. That's what you want to be looking for. And a lot of foundations are not. You know, you might see that they're for oily skin or for dry skin, but then they're not. Those doesn't entail all of those things, right? So definitely consider finding one for your skin type. And then one of the biggest factors is, of course, finding your right undertone. Now, I have nothing on. I've done all my skincare, but I have nothing on. And yet you can see, and this is very typical, what a difference my neck and my face, skin tone is. So you really have a choice when you're like this to be determining if you want to be doing foundation onto your neck and chest. Then you can match your face. But really, you want to be doing it the other way around. And that's matching your neck and chest for your foundation shade. And that might make you almost feel a little pale by toning this down to match this. But then you can always add that color back in by going with a bronzer, a little cheek color, that kind of thing. But then it's at least strategically placed as opposed to all over and having this, whole different look going on. So anyways, the big part of that is determining also your undertone. If you have more of a yellow undertone, a more pink undertone, or even what we consider kind of neutral. And so, of course, a more yellow undertone typically is the person who tans fairly easy, or warm, right? We refer to it as a warm, and they tan fairly easy. The neutral is maybe you lightly burn. This is just getting just a little sun. We're not talking about outright burning, right? You're just getting a little sun. You might burn a little at first, but then that color turns to a tan. And that's typically a neutral. And then for the person who they just typically burn. They typically have a pinker undertone. They just burn. It doesn't really turn to a tan. All they do is burn. And typically those who like I have some nieces where they're more the redheads, they have the very fair skin, you know, it and even my sister, one of my sisters, that's typically her. She's like, I don't tan. She just either burns or, you know, it's one or the other. So anyway, so those are questions that I can help you through. I actually have what's called a foundation finder tool right on my website that I can direct you to, get you a link for that. And it just walks you through in just a few seconds, you know, these questions that it is amazing how accurate it is on what it'll recommend as the correct foundation shade for you. So even if you're at a distance from me and we're not able to get together where we can do some foundation matching till we find that perfect shade, we can do this at a distance too. So off of that, you answer those questions, kind of similar to what I was just talking about with the burning, the tanning, that kind of thing, so we can determine that undertone. And then it narrows it down to just a few foundation shades that it looks like those are going to be, you know, spot on for you. And that's the great thing is, again, we have samples, mailable flat little samples that are wonderful because I can just pop those in an envelope, mail those to you, and in a few days you can find that perfect shade for you. And at least it gives us that starting point too, that if you're like, oh, I still guessed myself a little too dark, you know, but I like this tone. Yes, I'm definitely a warm. Okay, so that gives us that point, like we're a warm, but we need to go a little bit lighter, or we need to go a little bit darker for you. So we can find that for you. And that's the wonderful thing is that once you find that perfect shade, you shouldn't look like you necessarily have makeup on. And so if that's you and you love a natural look, but you just wish you had that more even skin tone, that healthy skin tone, that is, like I said, where I can come in and help you find that. And, you know, again, the wonderful thing is with Mary Kay is that 100% guarantee. So you're never stuck with anything either. If you have a lipstick, an eyeshadow, whatever, and you're going, nope, not what I thought on me. I need something a little pinker for my lips. And no big deal. Again, doesn't hurt me. I get to just exchange that with you and the company returns it for me. So nobody's stuck with anything, and yet I get to help you find, again, something that you love and that you'll call me back or order again because you found your favorites, right? Now, like I mentioned, we have many different formulas of foundation. We have our liquid foundations that are in, they're 12-hour wear. I love how they cover, and yet they look, again, very natural. You don't even feel them. Extremely lightweight, oil-free, fragrance-free, all that good stuff. And you can get that in a luminous finish or a matte look. We also have our cream to powders that come right in the little compact, or you can pop them in a compact. And those are so nice because you can touch up throughout the day if you need to. But these are, again, our Endless Performance Cream foundations. Cream to powders are, again, that nice 2-in-1 because it has that creamy feel, smooths on, super nice and easy, but yet it dries to a powdery look. We also have our CC creams, or color correcting creams. A lot of companies call them BB creams, but basically these are your tinted moisturizer. So these are multiple steps or products in one. So if you love that super quick, it does give you a nice coverage, definitely lighter and sheer than these. And it, again, has there's only so many shades. It almost seems like it adjusts per person. So this is something, again, that is wonderful to work with. We've got very light, we've got light to medium, which is right where I'm at, the light to medium or very light right now. And then we have our medium, medium to deep, deep, you know, so it makes it super easy to really find that foundation shade for you. And then, of course, you can always go ahead and add a little color while setting your foundation with our press powders or setting powder. And those are great as well to just kind of give you that little bit more finished look. And of course, it just helps your foundations last longer as well. So I hope those are helpful. You're getting me completely barefaced today. I am having some major eye issues at the moment, so that's why I'm looking like if I'm squinting at you. My allergies have just been going crazy. So if you're the same, let me know. Hey Flo, hi Marie, thanks for jumping on. So I hope these are helpful tips, some things to think about, like I said, and I would love to help you. So just drop me a comment below, message me, and you can comment match, and I'll get you matched up and send you that Foundation Finder link. And if you are local, we can always get together and do that as well, and just do a quick little 10-minute appointment just to find that perfect shade. So I hope that this kicks off your Monday. Awesome. And I have a little message for you too. Oh, my page flipped. Well, my page flipped in my book. So maybe I'm supposed to share something else. Oh, and I think this might have been the one. Good morning, Michelle. Yes. So not so much a makeup tutorial today, but just to get you thinking and let you know what's available. And so this is a good one for a Monday, especially. It's My Princess, comes from the book His Princess. I love how it's written. It's like his love letters to you, okay? It says, my princess, give me your plans, okay? I know you have an idea in your mind on how everything should unfold in your life. Even today, you have an agenda. Because I love you, I need you to give me back all of your plans for today and for all your tomorrows. If you let me have your day, I can then intervene with something special. My intervention will give you more joy in your journey than your good intentions. I know all that your heart longs for, and I want to do more for you than you could ever do for yourself. So give me a chance to change your agenda from ordinary to extraordinary, because that's the kind of life I've destined you to live, my beloved. Love, your king and your planner. How perfect, right? His Princess, Love Letters from Your King by Sherry Rose Shepherd. All right. Have a wonderful Monday, ladies. Thanks for jumping on.